Moody Gardens is proudly hosting the Fly Fishing Film Festival April 11th through Sunday, April 13th. This will be the fourth year for the event on the island. Joining me now to discuss everything about the Fly Fishing Film Festival and maybe a few fishing tips, Captain Eric Trout and Zach Follis, manager with the Galveston Fishing Company. Your business, a proud supporter of the festival over the years. Thank you all so much for joining me right now.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us.
Awesome. Eric, can you tell us more about the Fly Fishing Film Festival and what's going on?
The Fly Fishing Film Festival is a lot of fun. It's taking place at the second weekend in April, and Moody Gardens shows both the big basically film events that are unique in our industry over 2 nights on their giant screens, and it's an amazing place to see it. It's the only place I know in the US that's playing these videos on screens the size of screens that Moody has.
That's awesome. And at Moody Gardens 3D Theater, it has a huge screen, 80 by 60 feet. What's it like getting to see these films on that huge of a screen?
It's amazing. It feels like you're in the movie. It's yeah, it's an amazing experience. Definitely worth coming down to see it.
That's awesome. So, Zach, for those who may be unfamiliar, what's the main differences between fishing and fly fishing? Like, I don't know what's the main differences or if there are any.
So I guess the main difference is going to be the style of fishing that you're doing, where in conventional fishing, you're using really thin line to cast out a bait, and you're using the momentum of that bait to cast it, whether it's a lure or an actual piece of bait to catch a fish that way. In fly fishing, you're casting the line, so we can cast really small lures and shallow water for a more delicate presentation. So it's just more about the casting and how you're going to present that thing to the fish.
Okay. That's actually kind of cool. So like I went regular fishing, well, I don't know, regular fishing with my grandpa a lot, when I was younger. It really just seems to bring people together. What do y'all personally love about fly fishing and fishing in general?
One of the big things for me is the community. In the fly fishing world, since the community builds at our shop, Galveston Fishing Company, we try to foster that, but it's really big into having get-togethers, everyone coming out like for these film festivals, getting together, tying flies, fishing together, and it's usually just a good group of men and women that love the sport and love what we do. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's really cool. Zach, for those who have never gone fly fishing, what are they missing out on?
I think they're missing out on a lot. There's a lot of connection with nature there. I think a lot more so than in your conventional fishing or other outdoor activities. It's a lot more intimate with nature. You get to see a lot more things that you normally wouldn't get to see if you're just, fishing off like the bridge or a different park. You're actually out there in the marsh seeing all this life and seeing what the Texas coast has to offer.
Because there's a lot that we may not know about, that is on the Texas coast just in terms of wildlife and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of different species of birds. The roseate spoonbill is like the Galveston official bird unofficially. Um, Alligators, all sorts of different life that you see out there besides just the fish.
Sharks, sea turtles, all of it.
Hopefully, I won't see some of those. Well, thank y'all both so much for joining Captain Eric Trout and Zach Follis, manager at the Galveston Fishing Company, for taking the time to chat. Where can those watching get more information?
You can visit us at www.galvestonfishingcompany.com, and for more information on the Fly Fishing Film Festival itself, you can go to the Moody Gardens website.
Thank you. Next week, Eric and Zach will be back for part 2 of our Fly Fishing Film Festival chat. We'll be focusing on the lessons that will be available during the event, like fly tying, fly casting, plus the vendors. and some of the best areas around here to go fishing and fly fishing. Again, the Fly Fishing Film Festival happening April 11th through Sunday, April 13th, right here at Moody Gardens. You can buy tickets right now at moodygardens.org. The hotel has a few select packages still available. It's just $289 a night. It includes 2 film festival tickets for either Friday or Saturday, 2 raffle tickets, 2 tickets to the Aquarium and Rainforest Pyramid, plus a $40 breakfast credit. So it's a lot of value if you don't want to have to drive back and forth to the event. To find out more, again, head to moodygardens.org. Thank y'all both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.